Hey there, Ephraim from LP3 Cronus here, and as you can see, we're in a kind of weird war. LP3 Chinus versus LP3 Chronon. What we did is we took 30 players from Chronos and 30 players from Chiron, who's one of our members of our Lost Phoenix family, and we mixed each other up and we had an Inter Clan War against each other. So we are in the middle of it now. We're losing by a little. It's going to be tough to come back. It's been a really interesting war. We designed a lot of anti-3-star bases, obviously, and they've been hard to take down, so not that many 3-stars. But there are some really good ones that I wanted to highlight for you today. And obviously not all of them are going to be by Chronos guys. We're learning a lot from the Chiron guys. They're excellent attackers, and we've got a lot of fun stuff going on. So the first one that I want to show you is from Kurt's Awesome, a Chiron member, and he has a really interesting troop comp here. He's got 9 witches and 4 earthquakes. So, of course, he opens up the main compartment. And as you can see, when he drops those earthquakes, he opens up more than 50% of the base. I'd probably say closer to 60 or 70% of the entire base. And Dragon and balloons are going to be worthless against all of these skeletons, completely distracted while the Queen and Wizards take them down, no problem. You'll see how quickly they go down in that rage. The Clan Castle's already gone. The sides of this base have already nearly been wiped out. His witches are still just plowing straight through. And look how fast this raid is progressing. I'm not even on double or quadruple speed. This base is already 40% destroyed. And he only now drops his back-end balloons, which is perfect because most of those interior defenses, like the Teslas, the Wizard Tower, that Archer Tower, are all targeting his tanks in the middle, his witches, and his heroes. His balloons do an excellent job of cleaning up here. You'll see his Queen is still full health. There's some Wizards doing work, at least one witch still alive, maybe a couple. And his back-end loons, he's got, out of his 10, he's probably got 5 or 6 left just because all of those defenses were focused on that core. So great use of the earthquake spell, great use of the witches, just a really, really creative and unique way to destroy the space. Just fast forward through the cleanup here, and that's all she wrote. Great attack by Kurt, and a good use of the earthquake spell, something we're still looking for. So, you know, witch's biggest enemy is the wall, so if you find a way to get rid of it, good for you. Okay, so I also wanted to show you an attack by Shawn, again from Chiron. And first things first, right off the bat, so he does his standard lure, and you'll notice he has 1 healer in his army comp, and that is because he knew that this base had a hound in it. So I've shown you in other videos, and One Hive did the video about taking the hound out of the raid. He drops his 3 archers bunched together, of course the critical aspect, and effectively that hound will be out for the entire raid. It should not make any interruptions for the rest of this raid. So he has his kill squad coming in from the top. His Queen and Golems and Wizards are down. And this base doesn't have that many double bomb compartments. And since it was a cleanup, he likely knew where many of them were. I didn't watch the raid before this, so I don't know if it was a ground attack, but you'll see that right off the bat he's already detonated one of the pairs. So he picked a good angle to come in from it. And when you're doing your base design, you want to try to put your double bomb pairs so that they can't be destroyed from the same direction as the Queen, meaning that your kill squad can't take out a Queen and a double giant bomb spot in one go. So regardless, he is able to take that out and sends in a massive number of hogs. He did a 2-finger drop on top, and then he had a couple for the back end to trigger that pair there that you just saw go off, which I thought was really, really good, knowing that 5 hogs would be enough to take out that Tesla and then prevent them from pathing over that other double giant bomb set. At this point, the raid is over. He has got tons of hogs. He completely wrecked the space, like absolutely annihilated it. Look how many hogs are still standing. I don't know how many he lost, but it couldn't have been more than 5 or 6. He started with 25, and how many are in that pack? 10, 12, another 3 over here. Really great raid, and of course these goblins do the cleanup. That hound is still plugging away. We'll fast forward to the rest of the cleanup here, and the raid will end. The hound will disappear, and it was a great attack. A live replay. Let's check that out. Oh no, which one? Let's check out the Town Hall 9 attack, because it just started. Okay. So we are hoping for a defense here. We can really use it, but obviously, since this is a cleanup attack, he knew to drop that balloon to take care of that Tesla. We'll see what he's got. He's got a couple healers. I wonder if he plans on doing some sort of mini queen walk here. Usually he'll bring 3 healers. A level 21 queen isn't super beefy, but it should be enough if that's his plan. And it looks like it might be, dropping her all by herself up top. A couple of wizards. Yeah, there you go. It looks like some sort of very mini queen walk. Interesting that he dropped the wizards. I mean, I assume that was to funnel her. I guess he's trying to make her go north to meet up with the rest of the kill squad. That cannon will beat that healer. The cannon does more damage than the healer can heal, so I'm surprised he didn't drop that second healer. Ah, there we go. So, this queen will meet up with the rest of the kill squad. She should get healed up if all that's on her is that cannon. And the kill squad is in. He's got a couple golems. Those healers are going to go down. Oh, I wonder if he planned on saving that second healer to do the clan castle hound trick. Not sure, and that's why he didn't drop them both right away. But regardless, he's got his poison down maybe preemptively, so when those pups burst, they'll automatically get poisoned. Looks like it only hit a couple of them, though. King, queen going in. Interesting jump. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to target. I wonder if that could have been a misclick. There's no troops even near there. Alright, he has his hogs coming in. Looks like a 3-finger drop on the left here. His heroes will take down the town hall easily. He's got 9 more hogs, which means he'll probably... Okay, and a golem down there for the 9 hogs. Interesting. Usually I would just drop a giant, because that golem's not going to be tanking for very long, because hopefully those troops are going to go down. And those defenses are going to go down. Still has 3 more hogs in his pocket. Sends them in top here. But he's out of hogs. Got a heal down. He'll get the second star, but I'm not sure what his original plan was here. Yeah, there's too many defenses. It looks like this one's going to be a 2-star. I'm going to have to watch that one again, try to figure out what the original plan was there. But regardless, one more scheduled attack that I wanted to show you. And I didn't want to show you my attack because it was necessarily a good attack, but it's because of the way it ended, and you'll see what I mean. So my plan was to go a Go Vaho pretty simply just because I knew where the double giant bomb spots were in the space. They were here, and I felt like if I could get the bottom section of the base cleared away, my hogs would be able to do damage to the rest of it. So I'm trying out this new aggressive jump. Should be able to get 5 spots, but I realized I didn't need it. The king came over. There was a golem in the clan castle, so that definitely helped me. I'm not going to mince words about that. That definitely, if it was a dragon, that could have been a lot more complicated. But end of the day, that golem actually did manage to take out my Valks. But my golems correctly split here, took out that double giant bomb spet. My king and wizards are going to take out the remaining golem, and I'm just going to do a little Asian wall up here where there were 4 defenses. My king is going to just catch the tail end of that jump and get in there to take out the queen. I probably dropped my hogs a second too early because my king hadn't locked on yet, and she was able to get some of those hogs. But regardless, it ended up working out. My king was able to take the queen out. And I didn't mention it before, but I had my queen just rolling around on the outside to do a bunch of preemptive cleanup. I wanted her being able to take out as many buildings as possible so that my hogs didn't have to travel too far, hit potential spring traps, that kind of thing. So I've got about 5 hogs left, and really only about 4 point defenses left, or 3 now. My queen and that wizard are working on the outside. The hogs are going to take down that last cannon, and now it's really just going to be the queen and a couple wizards. The wizards are going to get taken out in a second, and I'm just going to fast forward for a second. And right now my queen is about 20% health as she comes around. So you see the only defense left is that cannon. Now take a look at what this queen does. So she'll take out the Spell Factory and then the Dark Elixir Pump. That's fine. As soon as the cannon targets her, I'm going to hit her ability to bring up those distraction archers. And she'll take out the Elixir Storage, take out the Dark Barracks. The archers will sufficiently distract the cannon. A couple shots from her, 2, 3, 4 will take it out. And now she bangs on this wall. She bangs on this wall. There's 17 seconds left, and the gold storage is right there. Someone please explain that to me. There's no conceivable reason why she should be hitting that wall. And when she does, she goes through and then attacks the gold storage. That was just unbelievable. I had absolutely no explanation for that whatsoever. But it did get the 3, and I was happy about that. So we're down 11 with only 9 attacks left, so this is going to be a tough one to win. We do have a couple bases that are not even starred. People are probably scared of QHS. But we can definitely 2-star a lot of these bases, pick up some stars. We're not out, but it's going to take a pretty good effort from us. So either way, this was a really fun war, mixing Cronus, Chiron, a lot of really great attacks, and I hope you enjoyed. And see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.